Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. I haven't covered XRP for 1 or 2 weeks, but really it hasn't really done much. Rather, it actually followed the analysis and formed that one more low we've been watching for. Price reached that support area that we talked about in the last video at 48.9 cents. It's a 78.6 extension level of the initial A wave to the downside, which I said was one reasonable target for the C wave down. Quick explanation, we're dealing with corrective patterns within corrective patterns here. So it's all about the patterns in the patterns, but yeah, it's just not really giving us a clear direction at the moment, yeah. It just made sense to expect another low because the rally from the swing low in October was corrective, landed in the resistance area, reacted to the 50% retracement and then saw that move down, that continuation move, because we had an initial decline between the end of September and the 3rd of October. So we then had only a bounce and yeah, another 5-wave move down. So this move down could be complete. So what I'm now watching is possible reversal to the upside. At least I'm watching for that, where before we expected one more low. I'm now very open to the idea we could have formed a low here in this B wave pullback after an A wave topped in July, yeah. And you know, what would be next is ideally the C wave rally. So that C wave would be next in the white scenario. Let me just shift all of that where it needs to go. But this is obviously too small to be a confirmation that we've bottomed, okay? This is a 3-wave move up so far, and we haven't even taken out a previous swing high. What I'd like to see next really to get a little bit more of an indication that we've actually bottomed, put a substantial low in place. I would like to see a break above that 56.4 cent level, that swing high that occurred on the 17th of October. And I would like to see the move up then in this C wave rally. Now, best would be a break above that level. Not only a break above that level, but a break above that level in 5 waves. Because if this is the C wave to the upside in the white scenario, it would be a 5-wave move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once we have a 5-wave move up, we can call that wave 1. The wave 2 would then be expected to hold a higher low. That would be wave 2 and a possible setup. The classic Elliott wave setup. And then a 3rd wave up could follow. Then we would get a wave 4 and that wave 5 to the upside. So this is what I would like to see in the white scenario. But as I said, you know, all we have at the moment is a small reaction to support. So I'm not necessarily expecting another low. Can happen. We're now in this space where we're watching if a reversal can occur, but it takes a little bit of evidence, right? I mean, look at the chart overall. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. We've really only been moving sideways. I wouldn't even rule out that this here is turning into some kind of a more complex correction. But this is pretty much the micro level. I mean, if we form another low, because the price has so well respected Fibonacci support, the next level below would be 45 cents, which I would also expect at least to show a reaction if the market tests it. Now, if we look at the Bitcoin chart, not the Bitcoin, the XRP long-term chart, I just want to say, that gives you an idea of where we are. And this is what I showed you just on the smaller time frame chart. Overall, bigger picture still leaves the door open for a corrective rally here in this larger corrective, in this larger corrective ABC structure. So the idea is that we might be setting up for that rally on the smaller time frame, and the next move up could be that C wave I showed you, right? Then we could get another B wave pullback. So it's pretty much the idea is, you know, that from the low in June, we've seen an A wave up, we've seen a B wave decline, which I just showed you, and we could be on our way higher in a C wave next. That would be that would complete a larger A wave, then another B wave, and a C wave rally could complete the structure into the area between $1.26 and $2. But first of all, I need some kind of a smaller degree setup, like a 1-2 setup, a micro 5-wave move up that breaks above those previous highs, which would give us some indication that we're actually moving higher. That's the update about XRP. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.